So, last session, having done their little missions to the north and to the near Polaris and to the west towards Sagittae, the group heads back to the Canis Fortunae, explains their mighty deeds, and then decide to take a little downtime between doing any major missions. Stuff still goes through at the guild as normal, getting a few extra funds in there to their bank account. Survivor, you should have access to the thing that actually shows your funds now so you can see it.
Now I'm soon I'll be on the notes section.
Should be a note. I should have just added his visibility to you. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Ah, excellent.
So, a couple of months have passed. In that time, Neil Deer has taken up being a teacher at the college. Lyric has been doing stuff with the same... You said you were teaching at the college, right?
I don't know if she'd be teaching, but she'd be doing stuff with the Bard's College.
She has been helping out at the Bard's College, kind of as a intern or whatever, as a more teaching than a student. Mountainblood has been trying to get up in more arcane knowledge, taking classes at the college, as well as Victor. So we are going to join them 2 months later. As Victor, you are sleeping for the night. As you awaken in the dreamscape of the god Chaos that you have not been in here in many, many moons.
I was having such a good dream, too.
It's good to see you again, Victor, as Mayhem kind of greets you. Looking to be more defined features to him, got more eyes to him now, got kind of... His ears are formed, he's kind of got flowing, kind of multicolored hair. It seems to, like... His hair kind of color determines, like, what current, element that the sword is using, so... You said you had it ice last time you used it?
Yes.
So his hair is kind of like a light bluish color right now. Something about this dream seems different tonight.
But you'll start looking around like the chaos realm, the pocket dimension they're currently in. Any way particular?
No, it just seems like there's someone else here besides us and Chaos. Give me a perception check. With advantage.
That's 17.
Yes, you seem to be right now being drawn. Like you feel like a force compelling you to go this one pathway shown where ironically seems to be like a set path.
Well, let's see what this is all about.
Also, you seem to be wearing nice clothes for some odd reason. Like a good, like, a medieval, like, suit. The best way to describe it. Or Renaissance-era suit. As does Mayhem.
Seems to provide some sort of given the attire, some sort of they were just doing like some sort of party, some sort of mixer, some sort of occasion. As a minute, they were just looking himself over a little bit. Whoever's well, I wouldn't say control, manipulating the streamscape. At least they have taste.
As you're walking, you recall the last time you had one of the other dreams where you were in the Sirius, but there were like plants everywhere. I mean, there are still people, but like the city become like a green kind of paradise. People had like gardens all over the place. Everyone was happy. People were eating all kinds of stuff like that. Just a nice one. You didn't mind it. It didn't seem bad or like you wouldn't mind going back to that dream realm.
Yeah.
But after a few minutes of walking, you get into a space that seems to be like a giant five-sided table with one chair seated bigger than the rest, and kind of a chair on each side that seems smaller. At one of the chairs that's turned around, you see the back of someone that's got long black hair, and standing beside them, a person just... They're in light, but they're black like a shadow. As you hear a familiar voice perk up. It's been a while since, I guess, all four have been claimed, huh? As you turn around in the chair, you see in kind of a nice, like, ballroom dress, the person you haven't seen in months, beyond months, Xanatha sitting there.
Hey, bitch, how you doing?
Oh, is that any way to greet an old friend? We haven't seen each other in so long. As you hear the shadow talking. Kind of a more feminine voice. Should I... this one we're supposed to kill, then? That'll be fun. Watch the life drain from his eyes.
Oh, keep talking. I'm sure one day we'll get to see each other again. I'll get to put you into a 6 feet under is too good. I'm thinking charcoal pit.
She kind of like hits
Something
her with the
mustache.
back of her hand. Now, we're not supposed to kill these people. The people here are our friends and all that. Looks like the other two and the big man haven't made it yet.
So Victor will go find, I guess it's a assigned seat. And just kind of lounge in and just put his feet on the table.
So she kind of looks over at Mayhem. Huh. I know he's new, so this is what he's shaping out to be. So, how you liking your blade? Has it suited your needs good?
Oh, it's like a friend, a good friend, one that doesn't stab me in the back, act for the mere bit of kindness. But you know all about that.
Oh, I haven't stabbed you personally in the back yet.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
So,
Like it seems like you're taking your sweet time, aren't you? But you stab plenty of my friends in the back though, and that doesn't abide well.
well, my boss has had me predisposed in some other situations that he once dealt with. I was looking for the fourth. I guess someone else found it. It wasn't where I was looking, unfortunately. Oh well. So, goes to Mayhem. What's your name, then? Yes, I have been designated Mayhem. Good name, isn't it, Shadow? If you say so.
So I'm guessing that's the name of your little dagger.
Yes, that is the name of... That is Shadow's name. Kinda... Oh yeah, that's right, I can't manifest it in here. So she was gonna show you the blade. Anyway, looks like the big man's here. As you see walking down another path, you see a man basically covered in scars, muscle-bound. Like his shirt he's on, like the suit he's on, is clearly 2 sizes too small, and like his... It's doing the button thing where you can see his skin underneath it. Walks in and kind of steps aside, and you see another smaller man kind of step by him in more regal-looking gowns and stuff like that. Ugh. Why did I get dragged here night of all times? Ugh. So this is my first time meeting you. Interesting. So you're Are you the new owner, or are you the one of the sword that got found not too long ago? That lapdog of the Emperor.
How would Victor address this? Lapdog is I feel like that's false. That's a incorrect application of the word. I'm a dog of war, yes. But lapdog, you can do better.
Oh, so-called hero of the people, huh? Ugh. Serving an emperor that steals people's lands out from under him. Ugh.
Not like anybody is any particular better than anybody else. So I'm just gonna look over this man as we go down, and the larger person before him. So I take it you are the third.
Of
Give
the
me your
four,
name,
I
I'll
guess
give
you
them.
should say yes.
How about this? Since me and dear Xanthon are well acquainted, how about you? How about you and I trade names?
Oh, I know your name very well, Victor Felmont. My spies in your empire are well aware of your actions. Although I suppose it's no hidden fact that... Did you not ask the Emperor who holds the hammer Dragon's Bane?
Dragon Spain. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Actually, would I be able to make a history check to think about what that might be describing?
Go ahead, give me a history check.
History check. Don't fail me now. 27.
Yeah, you just remember the kingdom that you were at war with when you were kind of a late teenager that you could have potentially been drafted into, that claimed the city of Canopus from that said empire. Their king is named Dragon's Bane, who wields a magnificent hammer called Dragon's Bane.
Ah,
That is known as a kingdom that has been kind of the reason why there's very few dragons on this continent, because they killed most of them.
yeah. Sorry, it's been a while.
Yep, you haven't asked slash talked. I haven't talked about them much either, so I don't blame you. But you know the king's name is a Hermeris, a Dragonborn, Dragon's Bane. I will.
Yeah. Do you mind putting that in chat, please?
Yep.
So for my notes.
Orum. I forgot how to pronounce his name. Orum Ross Dragon's Bane.
That's the current king of Dragon's Bane.
Basically, he is bald as well, like his the avatar for his hammer, but not nearly scarred up or anything. Well, I'd ask you to be more polite in the service of royalty, but I am in lands even above my station, so I know when to treat it as such. So,
Maybe if you ever meet in person, hey, we'll have that proper, noble to regal chat. But until then, I think it's like we're all sitting in little seats before the big seat.
the big gruff guy just goes,
So he just grunts.
Yeah.
Is it approval or disapproval? I'm assuming disapproval.
You can't tell, he just grunted. There is no inflection of like, okay. It's like he just doesn't talk much from the sounds of it.
Ah.
So after a few minutes of awkward silence, you hear a kind of tapping, like coming from the fourth direction. Excuse me? Where am I? As you see what color did I make her hair again? Thank you for saving picture, okay? I guess it's kind of a brown-haired lady walk in, kind of got a ponytail, braided ponytail going over one of her shoulders. I got this weird thing following me, and I don't know where I am. I just fell asleep and woke up here.
Oh dear, dear.
As you see behind her, kind of just a... Victor, you'd remember this as how Mayhem looked when you first saw him.
So give me a full description since Victor's probably looking at her.
Basically, it's...
Brown hair, ponytail.
Yeah, long hair. I'd say about 5'4". Kind of more... Well, I wouldn't say... She's in a more regal gown, kind of like what Xanatha's wearing, so obviously those clothes were provided to her. Kind of got green eyes. Typical... Well, I'm bad at describing faces.
Like fair face, common face.
I'd say fair-faced, kind of... Wouldn't say the... Based on how, like, tight this dress is on her. Not super, well-fed, but enough to be, like, not malnourished, but could probably get a better diet in her life, but... Like I said, no, not unhealthy.
I think she's fat.
No, she's not fat.
She's just she's a little
Pleasantly
lightweight for
plump.
her. No, not even that. I'd say probably a little. She looks like she hasn't eaten. It's not malnourished, but could definitely do better. So probably
She
not
gets
her.
by, basically.
Ah.
And would this be a human?
Human.
Elf?
From what you can tell.
Just put human on girl. Got it.
You hear
Just help her.
the king perk up. Ah, welcome, miss. Please, this is, we'll explain in due time, please. Have a seat at the table. As Xanatha perks up. Don't worry, you're safe here. Just have a seat. Oh, okay. And she kind of puts the seat down. She pulls the chair back, sits down and kind of scrunches it forward. So, can someone tell me where we are?
We're anywhere but home, but we're not. But we're still home. Essentially, dream space, pocket dimension, in elsewhere. It's very metaphysically complex. Point is though, you yourself are in bed. Your soul or your mind is somewhere else in a realm related to chaos. Are you following me so far? You're let's say this way: you're in a dream that's more than a dream, but less than reality.
Xanatha's just over there kind of giggling to herself. You've been teleported to the realm of a god, Missy. But you're safe here. You should be showing up as you're saying that, you kind of see, "What's up, bitches?" As you see a guy sitting in the chair. And she goes, "Ah!" Freaks out because he wasn't there a second ago. It's been a while since we've had all 4 of my weapons have been claimed by mortals. It's a good day. It's a good day. How are you doing, Mr. King? How's your kingdom doing? Still recovering from a war, so could be better, could be worse. Ah, Mr. Victor, how is your, friendly sword mayhem treating you now? Good, I hope?
He's been a good lad. Damn, quite helpful, quite quite charming. You know, friend.
And, Mayhem goes, "It's good to see you, Master." Kind of does a bow. Oh, yes, some of your politeness definitely seems to be running him off on him. So, Xanatha, how's your, psycho dagger treating you? And your boss doing good in his undeath as normal? Yes, Shadow's fine. What's his name still planning his schemes and all that? Ah, good, as he kind of looks over at the new lady. She kind of winces. So, you finally got the staff, huh? He kind of disappears and he's kind of behind her, different form like always. Ah! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'll stop teleporting around behind you. So, he's back in his chair. How's everything going with your weapons then? You treating them well? They're doing good for you? And all that?
We're definitely getting some swings in. Getting have some fun. I'm sure you've been keeping tabs.
You know my weapon's been useless since I've wiped out most of the dragons. You're just rubbing it in my face. Oh, come on, Mr. King. You know that you can use that on anybody you want, right? It's just, not as effective on... Well, it does work on Dragonborns too, I guess. Oh, yes. Xanatha perks up. Doing the stabby with this knife at, such good fun. I just work in... I fix food for my king. I don't do fighting. I know I have some weird magics that course through me that I still learning how to control. Do a perception check quick, Victor. As she's kind of like looking at her arm.
1 sec. Perception. Advantage or disadvantage? Or just straight?
Just straight, so yeah.
Well,
You thought you saw kind of like a red glow on her arms, but you couldn't quite make out what it was. I think it might have something to do with my king himself. You see, Ross kind of going, "Oh, God, she's there, isn't she? Son of a bitch." So, Xanatha perks up. Powers, you say? So do you have magic flowing through your blood yourself? I don't know. I can do magic. You want to do you can do Arcana or History check, Victor, to see if figure out what they're saying here.
we go for Arcana. They're both the same. The same anyway. 22.
Yeah, it sounds like she's probably a sorcerer of some kind.
That's sorcerers. But he's not gonna say it out loud. He's just kind of rubbing his chin.
Ah, yes. So you're... I suppose looking at you, I can see the blood of dragons coursing through you. That is going to give you some kind of magic you can wield, so... That staff you found in the woods outside your house the other day, when those what was it, attacked you? Got attacked by wolves that you fended off with them. Yes, that is actually a weapon of my creation. You can use it to increase your power. That one, it's the most versatile of all the weapons. As you see, this young lovely lady over here kind of likes to sneak around, and her her dagger helps her with that. This man over here is attacking with pure power and malice, so his hammer is mighty. My tiefling friend over here, his sword is versatile damage that you can wield in combat with finesse and heal yourself a little bit. Yours is one it doesn't do the most damage, but the stuff you can do with it is only limited by your imagination. You just need to use it. Suck the life out of stuff you kill. Cause chaos if you so please. Could you do that for me? I didn't get your name, miss. My name? It's, Iona. 'Tis a lovely name. Now, I'm pretty sure Braytarth would be more than happy to help you with this if you just go to his court and show him that. You just see, the king just kind of slump over in his chair like, she is there, damn it. Xanatha kind of goes, ugh. He's not gonna like that she's there.
So I'm going to have to ask the history check, because Braytar does not appear in my notes. Actually, if I recall correctly, I think that was a dwarf who met Braytar.
Nope.
Nope.
Give me the history check if you forgot.
Yep. I mean, I don't have it listed, so I probably have it different word written down differently. Braytar. 14.
Luckily, this is not that hard of a check. That's the Dragon King of the country to the north.
All right. Oh, yeah. That's why it's ringing a bell.
So yeah, that's in the one place that the other two groups do not want it to be. As all of a sudden, you're going to say anything to her, Victor?
Victor is going to say something. Say, consider this first bit of advice free. Yes, I would follow along and show Braytar and let good old Braytar know. Oh, you have that in hand, but try not to give away too many details. I said, we all may be friends here, but how friendly can friends be?
Are you threatening me, sir?
No. Just be on your guard. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. And with that, you feel a weird burning sensation in your chest, Victor, as you take... Let me see here. Where's this thing's attack so I got this right?
Oh, is someone trying to encourage me not to help?
No, this is something different.
Oh.
As you take 7 bludgeoning damage and 2 acid damage. But we'll cut back to what's actually going to happen here in a second. As, Nildir.
Oh, yes?
You wake up in that realm of blinding light that you saw the one god in before.
Oh, God, who turned down the lights?
It's good to see you again, Mr. Nildir. So, something has happened that I did not foresee.
Okay.
That has never happened before, and I'm not sure how to deal with it, but at this point...
That's what happened the last time you called me here.
Yes, but this is incongruent with your situation, but It hasn't happened before either, so your friends are in danger. You must go help one of them.
Come again?
Your friends are in danger tonight. Quickly, go to one of their houses. Each of them. Make a choice. Make it quick. I can say no more. As you wake up in your house, you got in the time skip. Let me see. There's the as you were let's say you're lying in your bed.
I got a house now. It's a nice little house.
No more room in that headquarters.
I don't have to. But point is, said gotta move quickly, gotta do something, gotta make a decision, gotta go to everyone. So
you know
First
that
group-
Victor and Mountainblood live in their own houses, and Lyric lives in the dorms for the Bard's College.
okay, dorms are gonna be a little more complicated to find Lyric in. So
You know which room is hers.
uh, do I remember who's the closest to me, or are they about equidistant?
There are going to be about equidistance from each other.
Okay, let's check on Victor first because I'm worried about Pupper.
Okay. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Pupper,
Oh,
Pupper, Pupper. Gotta save
7.
the Pupper.
Yeah. Neither here. I would say Victor would have resummoned Pupper.
Yeah, I'm saying that that just happened, so don't worry about it.
Alright, that definitely would have been during the time skip.
Gotta save the Pupper.
It's only an hour.
At 14.
And you didn't click on your token Mountainblood.
Yes, I did.
Weird, it didn't pop up.
Oh, there he goes.
I'll change that to what you got the first time. Wimpy, you gonna roll your initiative?
I think he had to step away for a little bit.
Oh.
Go run do something. It was going to be like 10, 15 minutes before he could pop back on again.
I didn't see any notes about that.
I think that was in the private room in Discord.
Yeah, that was about 10 minutes ago, 10, 12 minutes ago.
I will roll initiative for him then.
Oh.
Oh, what in the sweet hell?
What's that?
Peanut butter, or it's some sort of
Caramel.
mustard.
Or mustard. Peanut butter or mustard. I looked away for like a minute. I hear, what the hell? I'd look up. It's like, what the fuck is that? What the cinnamon toast fuck is that?
Okay, well, I'm gonna met that thing. That was its attack on Victor. I'll be nice. As also you are hit by, woken up in the night by a massive smack on you, Mountainblood.
Alrighty.
As you take 8 bludgeoning damage and 2 acid damage.
Either I got insanely lucky or I got like some insane arcane wards around my new house.
No, there's a reason for this that you will see later. You weren't around for the situation that caused this, so. I'm going to skip over. Are you back, Wimpy? I will skip his turn for now. Mountainblood, you are up.
After coming to with that
As
snack,
you wake up, there is a giant yellowish blob of goo in front of you, attacking you.
Oh, you're not food. And
I'm saying that one hit you because I rolled a 19, so I'm pretty sure that's going to hit you with
yeah. Yep.
advantage. So.
All right, then I will strike at him with the great axe.
Which I'm just going to assume you keep by your bed, right?
Oh yeah, you never know.
I'll be nice.
Swing and a miss. Swing here. Jesus. 17 to hit.
17 will definitely hit this thing.
All right.
I think. Let me double check. For some reason, the character sheet in Roll20 doesn't have its AC.
Wimpy's back.
Where did I put my monster? There's the monster manual. Oh yeah, that hits with no issues.
So that'd be 16 slashing then.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do another one. To hit.
That hits.
And with 7 slashing. That'll be it.
As your attacks just seem to go through this thing.
What's up, Mets?
Wait, that's actually not what happens. I'm reading this wrong here. Just a second. As the first... come on, that's not what I wanted to do. As the first attack split it in 2.
Lovely.
So I'll let you redo the second attack.
And
Okay, the 10 hits.
7 slashing.
Okay. Oops, whatever. There are now 3 in that room with you.
This keeps getting better and better.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, you're back, Wimpy?
Yep.
Okay. As you are awakened in your bed in your dormitory, you hear screaming coming from one of the other rooms in the dormitory.
Which room?
Um,
That's awful.
You can't tell. You just hear screaming coming from the hallway.
Alright, she's gonna jump out of bed and try and decipher where the screaming is coming from.
As you see someone walk out of this room. What the hell was that?
Lyric will look at them, just start knocking on doors. And she's just gonna go over to this door and knock on it.
As you're about to open it up, what's going on? Did you hear that screaming?
Lyric nods and just starts moving to the next door.
As this one's checking it,
There we go.
you see her open it and scream as there is a giant yellow pile of goo attacking the lady that's inside this room. And she looks pretty beaten up. But that, I'm going to say, you're right here. You've used up your movement this turn. You do still have your action. I'll let you do.
Do... I don't want to do it in that room. She is going to... She's gonna step forward like this, push this person out of the way.
Like I said,
5
you've
feet
used
away.
up your movement.
Oh, you're right. You did say that. My bad. Then the next best thing for me to do is that.
That'll hit.
Nope, hit that one. Thank you, mouse. That's for 12 points of damage. And I'd rather save those for now. That'll be your turn.
Okay. Victor, what would you say as you wake up from your dream as this giant pile of yellow goo is slapping you with its body?
Oh, for fuck's sake. As, he's very upset from his restful night's sleep.
Okay.
Being disturbed by whatever the hell.
Neil, dear, you hear that coming from Victor's upstairs.
Okay. Question: is Pupper downstairs or upstairs?
His whole house is upstairs. He's in a duplex and he's on the second floor.
Wanted to make sure that everything was how the actual layout of this place was. Basically, to get up the stairs, I'd be going here, right?
Yep. Victor, do you lock your door at night?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Damn. Is there a window in this door?
No, it is a solid door.
You son of a bitch.
To be fair, it was. I can't tell you.
Is there a keyhole that I can see through?
Yes.
Okay, what can I see when I look through the keyhole?
You can give me a perception check.
Because I'm trying to figure out if I can see the top of the stairs or
Oh,
at least
the
that
door's
area.
up here.
Oh, door's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was a door down here at the bottom of the stairs too or not.
Nope. Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception check.
You see Gnarl sitting in the room here, gnawing on something. And you hear a blah, 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 like sound.
Too bad I'm not a strength character, or I'd have the perfect line for this. Victor, I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as your friend by coming in anyway.
but let's never think you're friends, but please, by all means, barge in. I won't hold it against you.
We don't have a... I don't know. You said I can see through the door, though, right?
You can see through the keyhole and see
Keyhole.
just
Basically, just anything I can do to get in there would eat up my action for this
that's
round.
about what you can see.
Okay. So just basically anything I can do to get in here would just eat up my action for this round.
Pretty much, yes.
All right. All right. Sorry, I did not think I would be outdone by a door lock. Can I just
Warlock, the new warlock class coming.
Would I know if a small spell would be enough to blast the lock off of this door?
You could try.
You know what? I will use a magic missile and just blast 3 little arcane missiles into this lock. Each one more powerful than the last.
Yeah, after the third hit, basically, you blast a hole through the door and you can kind of push it open.
It was 15 feet to get up here. I know I can't do any more actions, but I'm finishing mapping out my movement. 5 more feet down. And I got you, Pupper. Runs in, saves Pupper, runs out.
Anything else you want to do?
I just have 5 more feet of movement, and that's my turn.
Okay. Victor, you are up.
So
You got
Victor,
this massive yellow ooze in your room with you, attacking you.
Victor will just pull out the Wand of Wonder from under his pillow and just start blasting.
So you're using the random effect thing.
Yes.
Oh dear God, I picked the wrong place to go to.
To be fair, he would be keeping it close by. The only other thing he would be keeping close would be the, Actually, before we get started...
Technically, you can summon your blade.
That was going to be the bonus action, but he wanted to get the attack off first.
Okay.
Also, quick question. Would I be able to identify this thing, or would that be an action?
Give me... What does it say it needs? Nature or Arcana?
We're going to do Arcana. 23.
Yeah, this is a, something like the gelatinous cube and the one guy you fought a couple months ago. It's a same vein as them.
Oh, the what's the name, Demon? Oh,
Jubilex, yes.
Joy. So that's going to rear its ugly head. Good. Good to
Yep.
know. Anyway, randomly blast of the special wand of wonder.
One of the few things that this Wand of Wonder would normally do. Roll me 8d6, please.
8d6?
Yep,
Oh,
and
God.
make a dexterity saving throw, Nildir.
That's just great.
As well as you, Victor.
Sure thing. Let me roll the 8d8 39.
Oh.
And
Well,
I said, like,
8d6, wasn't it?
8d6, you rolled 8d8.
oops.
As you just cast Fireball.
Ah.
Oh.
Let's see. 8.
So you will take half damage from this.
Okay, 27. That's not
Okay,
bad.
that's better. Dexterity saving.
Okay, here's a question. Since I technically am casting that with the Wand of Wonder,
Okay,
would
shit.
Theophilagos and would all my normal feats take effect?
They would not.
Okay, what was it?
But what would your spell
Elemental
DC save
Adept.
be? I'll let that be it for this.
Right, so dexterity save, correct?
Yes.
Seven. It gets halved anyway. So
Yeah,
whatever.
so what is your spell DC?
Spell DC is 15.
So yeah, Nildir, you'd only take half, so that'd be 13 fire damage. This thing
Okay.
fails. Helps with some. I'm actually
What's
on.
half of 27?
13.
13. Yeah, because it's round down.
That thing takes the full brunt of it. And your room is on fire slightly now.
I wasn't expecting that. Solving for lightning bolt. Bonus action would be to summon mayhem.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
Let's see. I can do say. No, I use my bonus action, so nope, that's it.
Okay, so it is the Jelly's turn. Start with the one in your room, Victor. Seeing this thing just blasted. Oh, by the way, you're not in your armor, so.
Oh no. Oh, don't worry, I took it off because why would he be sleeping in a full plate mail? Which is silly.
And getting exhaustion for it.
Yeah, that makes no good sense.
That's going to be 17 to your normal AC.
That hits.
Okay. So that's going to be 8 bludgeoning, 2 acid damage.
Alright, so hold on a second. 8 bludgeoning.
And 2 acid.
Said 2 acid. Let me see. Oh, it does. Joy. So that's not a reaction. So I'm gonna half that acid damage. And I'm gonna channel it into my sword for the next upcoming round. That's at first level, just so you know.
Okay. That'll be its turn. We're going to go to the one in Lyric's area. Sensing you now, it moves towards you and makes a swing at you. That's going to be 9 to your AC.
That'll miss.
And I'm going to assume you don't sleep in any of your armor.
No, and it would still miss.
Yeah, I know it would because it's not even 10.
No, she wouldn't sleep in her armor.
Okay. Well, Mountainblood is going to get assaulted by 3 of them.
Oh,
It's going to be 17 to your AC for the first one.
that it's my AC since that's 17.
That's going to be 4 bludgeoning, 1 acid. Next one That's a 5, so that's going to miss. And the next one's going to be 19. I'm assuming that hits?
Yep.
Wow, I couldn't have rolled any worse for that. That's going to be 2 bludgeoning, 1 acid. As that ends the jelly's turn. Lyric, you are up.
She's going to, this thing's too big to do that. She's more concerned about the people around her than she is this big thing, so she's going to do her best to get them out of the way. How does this person look? Are they moving around? Or
They're moving, but they are on death's door.
And this thing is occupying the whole space of the doorway?
Yep.
She's going to push this person out of the way and tell them to get everyone else out of here. And she is going to...
As you say that, people are already running.
Good. If we're doing the idea that she doesn't have any of her instruments, that means I can't use anything that requires material components or her instrument, so I'm down to verbal and somatic spells. They probably sense through feeling or vibrations, so that won't work. Okay. Yeah, this is probably my best option. She's gonna do this. Let me roll that.
Okay. That is going to fail, so that's going to take full damage.
Perfect. As a bonus action, gonna do this at that level to the person that's on the bed.
Okay.
So they heal 13 points of health back. This healing word is a bonus action spell.
They were at 1 HP because I did roll the damage for them. I got lucky and got low, so that put them back at full.
What story of the building are we on?
You are on the second story.
So that's a fall of 10 feet then from second story?
Yes.
I'm assuming we all have windows in this place?
Yes.
Lurk's just gonna tell them, jump out the window! It's gonna hurt, but you'll be safe.
And they are going to take that advice. Unfortunately, that does trigger this thing's reaction.
Bam! And that's minus a d8 from the attack. A 1.
Be glad you did that, because that just met their AC, so...
Good.
As they jump out the window.
Alright, now Lurk can go full boat.
That's going to end your turn, though?
She's going to, since he took his reaction, she's going to back away and lure him into the hallway.
Okay.
So, and yes, that will be her turn.
That person should have gotten to about here. Mountainblood, you are up.
Well,
You have 3 piles of ooze in front of you. 2 small and 1 medium.
I'm gonna rage,
Okay.
and then I will go swinging with my great axe again.
Which one are you attacking?
The one directly in front of me here. Should be this guy.
Okay, so that's one of the small ones.
$23.
That does hit, but let me check something here. As there are now 4 of them in front of you.
How small are they?
They are now pretty small.
Are they small enough that I could just try, if I choose to, make an attempt to stomp on them, just to squish them?
Sure, but that'd be fine.
I will attempt that. That'd be just what, a D4?
D4 plus your strength modifier after the roll 20, yeah. Because you do have the whatchamacallit, the bar fighting thing where your fists do more damage.
Me.
Yeah. How do you want this thing to die? Because it's this little one to die.
Just hit him and then till he goes splat. That's it.
As you stomp on it, you see, like, just parts of it just fly all over the room.
Cool. And then I'll go for this one here.
Do you have 3 attacks?
Oh, I thought. Oh no, nope. So that'll be it.
Nildir, you are up.
Cool to the beams. I'm gonna see this thing. What the fuck is that thing? And I would very much like it to fail a wisdom save.
Okay. What's your DC?
My DC is 15.
It fails.
As I drop a Toll the Dead on it.
Okay.
For 8 necrotic damage. Damn, that was low. For 2d12.
As the rooms you're kind of in now are kind of on fire, by the way.
Eek.
Eek. Yeah, basically a fucking giant spectral bell smashes into the side of this thing.
Anything else you want to do?
That's it for me.
As Pupper, getting up from its, what I was chewing on, comes in and looks right here.
Pupper!
And starts drawling. So we'll let it take your initiative turn, Victor. As Puppy is now in combat.
Ah,
Hooray.
And it is your turn.
Pupper, of course, will be buying the help action to give me advantage. Actually,
Okay.
no, give it to Neil there. And Victor is going to lash out. Yeah, he's gonna lash out with Mayhem.
Okay.
Mayhem, don't fail me now. 15.
15 will hit.
Apparently we left it on an acid, so... Well, 10 slashing, 1 acid, plus an additional 1d6 acid for the...
Okay, roll that
absorb
1d6.
elements. Yep. So, 10 slashing and 4 acid in total. For the first attack.
As your sword just slices through this thing, and seems like it does nothing to it.
That's not good.
Basically, it's like cutting through, like I said, jello. Basically, it just cuts through and just forms itself back together where you cut it.
So I'll be able to tell not even the slashing does anything, or just the healing from the acid.
The slashing does nothing.
Ah. That's a problem.
Seemed like the acid did at least do something, though.
Unfortunately, I have a second attack, but... Shits and giggles. So at least the acid's doing something. I can think of something next. 13 hit.
13 does hit.
And another 1 on acid, and slashing does nothing.
Anything else you can do?
Let's see, what do I have in terms of bonus actions? Not much, no. Not at the moment.
Okay, with that, the jellies are up again. This one takes another swing at you, Victor. That's going to be a 17 to your AC.
You say a 17. I say... no. Because I goes to Defender.
Okay. Gonna jump over to Lyric. This one crawls to the door. What are you doing? Feels this person here is closer and takes a swing at them. Fortunately, it misses. And we're going to jump back to Mountainblood, who the 3 around him. That's going to be a 19 to your AC.
Hits.
So that'll be 6 bludgeoning, 3 acid damage. And the bludgeoning should be half now that you're raging. Another one takes a swing. It's going to be 12 to your AC. I'm pretty sure misses, right?
Yep, misses, yep.
And then even less so. Lyric, you are up.
She's going to reach inside of her... She's going to go inside of her room, grab her lyre, which she keeps on her desk, or on her,
That's a kind of dresser bookshelf thing.
dresser, sorry, not desk, dresser, above her stuff with all of her collectible stuff that she keeps. And she's going to step back outside, and she is going to... does it take an action for me to pick it up? It's technically not a weapon.
No, I'll say it doesn't take an action.
Okay. Perfect, and then she's just
It'll
gonna-
take your bonus action.
Okay, that's fine. She is going to drop a nice little thunder wave on this bad boy. She's gonna step back. She's gonna center it right here. So it only hits that because it's a 15-foot cube, not a 15-foot radius. And she's gonna power this thing up.
Okay, so it needs to make a Constitution save.
Yep, 16.
and it will survive that. Or make that, I should say.
It takes half damage from that, so that's 24 down to 12.
And this is lightning damage or thunder damage?
This is thunder damage. So
Okay.
it's funny, I was talking about thunder damage in another game. That's just force damage. Thunder is force, it's sound.
Yep.
Why do they have thunder damage? It makes no sense. And that will be her turn since I don't have a bonus action, so.
Okay. So I'm just going to say these three are safely out of... And this one down over here is out of combat now. But this one's going to keep running, and unfortunately this one will get another swing at it.
I will use another inspiration to give it disadvantage to cutting words it.
Okay.
That's a 5.
And with that, it would have hit, but you made it miss.
Love cutting words.
Anything else you can do?
No, that'll be it.
Mountainblood, you are up.
Alright. We'll have at it again. Great X. $23 hit. They 13 slashing.
Yep, as you now have 4 again.
And I'll try stomping on that one again.
Okay.
And
10 will still hit. You do add your strength and stuff to this too, because it is technically you attacking. It's not just a straight 20 roll d20.
oh, gotcha.
As you turn this one into the same kind of pile you turned the last one, it just splatters across your room.
Be it?
Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that will be all.
Nildir, you are up.
Cool. I think I heard I was being assisted by the pupper.
Yep, so you have advantage.
Cool. Well, then I will go ahead and huck a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Eep.
25 will hit.
And 11 fire damage.
As this thing, you hit it in the square in the center as it blasts out and does put out some of the fire, but there is still parts of his house that are on fire. Anything else you can do?
I can use a free action to yell, Victor, are you okay in there?
Yeah. Doing great. Also, since let me know when as soon as it comes back around to my turn.
Okay. Are you anything else you can do, Nildir?
Nope, that's me.
Victor, it's your turn. Your
yeah,
house is
let's
on
go
fire
more.
slightly.
Yeah, notice that. Also, can Victor absorb the essence of this creature? It's not undead.
With the
Mayhem?
sword? Yes, you can.
He goes ahead and does that.
Insert doggo meme and sitting in the flaming room. This is fine.
This is
As
I
it
wasn't
basically
foolish.
dries out and starts crumbling and cracking away.
What the fuck just happened to that thing?
No, I'll tell you the way here. Any particular reason? I mean, other than me being in mortal danger. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That was a question on Neil there, because Victor can
you cut out
understand
a
being
little bit.
attacked. Yeah, Victor can understand being attacked in the middle of the night past for thwarting past plans of other people. Or demons in this case. And Victor's asking,
yeah.
so how did you know I was in mortal danger? he tries to take out put out the fire.
He will look him deadpan in the eyes and just say, "God bullshit."
Oh, joy, you too. Fantastic. Good. We'll have some time on the way.
So what are you going to do
Wait,
to put out the fire?
Dude, what do I have? Everything it does is cause fire, not take it out. Oh shit. I'm assuming everything, including my blankets, are so I can't. Put it
Yeah, you
out
can
that way.
use your blankets for that.
Yeah, he'll do that. So the house doesn't burn down.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, top of the round. We'll go back to the one that's fighting Lyric, because that's the first one that's going to be thing. So it's going to goose on up to you, and yeah, it's just gonna completely miss.
Womp womp.
Back to Mountainblood as he gets attacked by 3 of them. It's going to be 18 to your AC.
That hits.
It's going to be 6 bludgeoning, halved down to 3 for you, and 4 acid. That's a miss. And that is also a miss. So, Lyric, you are up.
I got closer. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and she's gonna polymorph into an owl bear.
There you go.
There you go. That. Invalid response. Lousy freaking roll 20. I got the sheet up. So.
Okay.
I forget. Can you attack on the same turn as you polymorph?
No, you have to be you gotta be a certain druid to do that.
Ah, okay. That's what. I was wondering about that.
Oh my god, come on.
That's your turn then?
Yes.
Mountainblood, you be up.
So, still got...
3 of them, yes.
And they're all say small or tiny forms right now?
1 is medium, the other 2 are tiny.
Which 2 are the tiny ones?
This one and this one, but they're all within range. I just can't, put them on there properly to show you that there's 3.
I will try and stomp on the tiny guy.
Okay, roll to hit. Why is that 2d20 all of a sudden?
Because I was rolling with advantage on my attacks since
Oh,
I'm
okay.
raging.
Fair enough. That works. Okay. So yeah, the 17 will hit without even adding anything to it. And that one's dead.
Perfect.
It has so little HP that I know your strength modifier and the minimum damage will kill it.
Alright. I'll try and get the other one that just forward here.
Okay, roll to hit.
2 for advantage. Or the other.
That'll hit. It's gone.
Perfect. That'll be it.
Nildir, Victor's house is on fire, slightly. Anything you can do to help?
Fine, slightly.
Like, it's a few spots are on fire and, like, slightly smoldering. There's a few open flames. If it goes keeps going, it'll get bad, but you can stop before his house becomes unlivable.
Let me see. I think I may. No, that's shit. No, that's Wimpy's campaign that I have the decanter of false advertisement.
Actually, hold on a second.
Let me just double check one last thing. Nothing.
We're allowed to freely talk at this point, right?
Yes, you two are.
Because
Your combat is done.
Yeah. Other than the holy water flask, that's where I had a decanter of endless water.
But Victor has said wet item, so.
Yeah, so we would just say, go grab my bag of holding and my shield. One has I'm pretty sure I still have. Yeah, I have a water skin of endless water. Grab that and just start throwing at the fire. The faster we get this fire out, the faster we can check on the others.
Cool, and I'll find like the little smoldering spots and kind of like stamp them out while he's doing that, so I can do something to help.
Gnarl takes a piss on this particular fire over here to put it out.
Good boy.
Good doggo.
So we're gonna jump back to the Jelly's turn. We'll go with Lyrics first. Makes a swipe at your owlbear form. That's going to be a 12 to your AC.
That's gonna miss.
Okay. Over to Mountainblood. He's down to just one thing attacking him now. That's going to be 16 to his AC.
That misses.
Okay. Lyric. Owlbear Lyric, you are up.
Okay, it's gonna start swinging at him. This is +5 with a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh my god, why? Hold on, sorry. Something's up with my... Why are all the boxes white?
And this, what kind of damage is this?
Let's see here. Owlbear can make 2 attacks, one with its beak, one with its claw. This will be with the claw first, so this is slashing.
Okay.
That's 2d8 +5.
Okay, as you now
Alright.
have 2 piles of yellow goop in front of you.
Alright, so that's 9 points of damage between them. And then one more with the beak. Oh wait, hold on. Your crits are double damage, right?
No,
Or
it's
double
hits,
damage
yes.
dice? Okay, so that's 2 more. So that's 3 on top of the 9, so that's 12 points in total.
Okay.
And she's gonna just take the one on the left with the beak, which is piercing damage here. That's a 17.
That'll hit.
Okay, this is a D10 plus a 5. That's 15.
As that one is gone.
Oh my god. Roll 20. I cannot see those. Please. Why is this display like this? That'll be her turn.
Mountainblood, you are up. You just have 1 in front of you.
He's medium yet.
Yep, this one's still medium.
I think I am going to give. Let's try the Ring of the Ram that I had got so long ago. Is that my attack?
Okay.
Just
Yeah, that hits.
remember what all does.
How many? That looks like that's only 1 charge. Or is it? I don't know what it's.
Ring has 3 charges, and I just used 1.
Yeah, so that just used 1, so...
Attack. 7 damage on hit for each charge you spin. Is a 2d10 force damage, and it's pushed back by 5 feet. So, roll 20, just being weird, throwing all these dice up here.
So if you didn't tell me how many charges you want to use, so how many did you want to use?
Just one.
Just 1? Okay. Okay, so you have your bonus and move action left. What would you like to do?
And then for my extra attack, I'll just
Nope.
use the great axe.
That's a spell attack that uses up your entire action.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Yep.
I was just trying to back out of that one.
Okay.
Ignore that. And I'll just finally move off the bed closer to Mr. Jelly there. I'll be
Okay.
at-
Nildir, Victor, you've put out the fire essentially at this point.
Cool.
Right. So, okay. Do you have Expeditious Retreat, Nildir?
No.
I do. So, I'll head to whoever is the furthest. You'll head to the closest and make sure, the others are okay.
I
Long
don't
story-
I don't have Expeditious Retreat, but I do have Dimension Door.
That works. Oh, so here's the question.
Okay, I guess you, if you guys want to do that, who's going to go where? I'll just roll back around to you.
Who's going to skip us?
They're just thinking he should probably go to the Mage Toss and check on Lyric. He was seeing the nearest closest was Mountainblood. I'm less worried about Mountainblood, not having. In character, he knows Mountainblood can handle himself in a fight.
Despite the fact I think he's the most beat up of everyone right now.
Honestly, probably am right now.
Like in a straight fight. And he knows Lyric will have plenty of magical bullshit, but Mountainblood's in a more secluded section of the city, whereas Lyric isn't.
It'll do more crowd control with Lyric.
So here's a question, Nildir, where can you what can you dimension door to? Riddle.
I can teleport to anywhere that I can see, I can visualize, or I can describe by stating it's roughly where it is within
Alright.
500 feet.
And they are both are more than 500 feet from you.
They're both more than 500 feet.
Yep.
Alright,
they're
so
like-
who's the
3,000 feet away. This is a big city, and you don't live close to each other.
Alright, in that case, who's the closest place to Victor's place?
Probably the college for Lyric,
Alright,
which is still a good 2,000 feet away plus. So
Mm.
so Varys can hit Lyric's place because he's gonna grab his shield. He doesn't have time to don his armor. Grab his bag of holding because he's got at least with him, as well as a spell scroll of cure wounds. Nildir, head over to Mountainblood, make sure he's all right and not bleeding out on the floor.
Can do.
I'll cover Lyric's side because at least I can. It'll take a little bit of time, but I can get there a lot faster.
All right.
All right, let's go. And as they're running out, Victor will just roll by explosion. Yeah, we had a little. That looks like a Julius Q thing. Probably Jubilex sent it after we messed with his nonsense back somewhere out some time ago.
Wait, are we
Before we
running
met.
together?
Yeah, until the point when he didn't split ways.
All right. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell that thing was. What was with those slimes?
yep, that was literally the mission before you joined.
Yeah, make
He's literally
You
saying,
ran into him on your way back from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying, what the hell is with those slimes?
Do you know who Jublex is? Long story short, Demon
Do
Lord.
I?
Roll a history check, or I guess nature too would work.
I'll try history.
I would say history or religion.
Yeah,
of the
religion will
three.
work too, I guess.
19.
Yeah, Jubilex, he's the demon lord of slimes. Your old friend Edmund had talked about him before.
Hmm.
He didn't like him, because...
It's disgusting.
So, anyway, that ends your guys' turn then? You're gonna do that stuff and
Yeah.
head there?
Yeah, if he's gonna relay about, it's kind of like, yeah, man, they had a mission, that had to deal with one of its servants, and I guess he was none too happy about us interfering.
Hmm.
This is before we met. Literally just before.
Okay. A little unsettling, but okay.
Okay, well, the slime's turn. Lyric, the one attacking you, misses completely. Mountainblood. 14 to your AC.
Missed.
Lyric, you are up.
Okay. Second verse, same as first. That's a 17 to hit.
And okay, roll the damage.
This is going to be back with the beak first. That one's a D10. That's 8 points of damage. Oh, it's plus 7 to hit, so it's there. Okay.
Whatever, it hit with you hit without even adding the plus to it. As you peck into it, it just starts congealing and kind of like seeping through the floor at this point. It is dead.
She will revert. And do a 5-point room scan. Only 5 points in every room to make sure there's no more goop.
Okay, give me a perception check for that.
Great.
For what you can see,
Okay.
there's no more goop.
She's just like, I gotta see if everyone else is okay. And she'll start making her way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and she's home now.
Anything else you want to do this turn?
No.
Mountainblood, you are up.
Let's see. Come down, swing with the great axe, maybe split them up into 2. $25,
That hits.
17, 17 plus 2, 19.
As you slash into it and bring your axe up, it stays as one unit.
That's different. And more time. 21.
Second verse, same as the first. You swing into it, and it reforms back into the one size it already was.
Alright. Yeah. It's only 11.
Anything else you want to do?
Oh, that'll be it for now.
Okay. So, Nildir, you were heading towards, who again?
Mountainblood.
Okay. And how are you getting there?
Well, I was traveling with Victor until we split ways.
Okay. Are you going to be running, or are you going to be using spells to get there quicker?
I'll be running.
Okay. You'll be using the dash action.
Yes.
Okay. Victor, how are you getting there?
Expeditious retreat and just dashing, bonus action dashing, and so he's zooming through the city.
Okay. Mountainblood, you get to get attacked. It's going to be 17 to your AC.
That just hits my AC.
Okay. That's going to be 4 bludgeoning, then reduced down to 2 with your resistance, and 1 acid damage. Lyric, what are you doing then?
She's gonna go gather with everyone who was on the second floor, make sure they're okay, and that's it.
Yeah, everyone a little shaken up, but everyone seems fine. Although there's one person that's got some glass in their face.
You could have just opened the window first.
Sorry, I was freaking out. Brain worked before body.
Lyric's just gonna just help take the glass out of their face. Just, make sure it's not too deep.
Yeah, you get it out of there. That ends your turn. Mountainblood, you are up. Still got this same one last slime in there.
Let's see. Another swing with Great Axe. 11? Or actually, at advantage would be 12.
11 hits, yes. So you swing into it. You cut it in half and it forms back up. Same thing happens again.
Jesus. Oh, tough piece of slime.
So we know what you guys are doing. You don't make it there yet.
Oh, wait.
It misses.
Okay.
Okay. You doing something different?
No, it's basically I was just trying to keep up with Victor at first, but when he just starts looking off in his own direction, I'm gonna go ahead and dimension door 500 feet towards Mountainblood.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Because that was the plan.
Yeah, he split off. I go ahead and I use my way to cut like a quarter of the distance.
Yeah, because the dimension door is a lot faster to get to the furthest one, whereas Victor can just has an hour of zoomy.
Okay. Anything you want to do then, Lyric?
No. Just making sure everyone's okay. Once everyone's kind of settled in, she's gonna push them back into their dormitories.
Okay, Mountainblood, you're up.
So I am going to. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I'm just gonna move over a little bit closer to the tables here.
Okay, that does provoke an attack of opportunity. But he misses.
Then I'll use my one ability here of my elemental cleaver. And will infuse it with cold damage and give it a ranged throw to a ranged attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
With double check, that should be with my strength, I believe, because of this.
That hits. Roll damage.
And a 6 for the cold. Three cold damage along with the D12 12 plus 5, 17.
Don't worry about calculating the slashing damage.
Alright.
It does nothing to this thing if you haven't figured that out already.
Does it do as far as cold?
The cold
Right,
finally does some damage to this thing.
I'll just see if I can continue to draw it out from us by heading towards the door.
Okay.
I'll just get up to the door and that'll be it.
Nildir, you gonna use another turn to Dimension Door this turn?
Sure, I want to see how quickly I can get to Mountainblood, make sure he's not bleeding out somewhere, so I'll use my second and last level 4 slot to poof another 500 feet in addition to running.
Okay. Victor, you don't make it to the college this turn. What are these things' movements again? As it starts inching towards you, Mountainblood, you're up again.
I will do. I'll use another charge out of my Ring of the Ram.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's like 12.
As you splatter this thing across your room, your bedroom is now covered in the bits and pieces of it. As that ends combat. After a couple minutes here, Nildir, you arrive at Mountainblood's house. As his door is also locked. I would assume, right, Mountainblood?
Yeah, more or less, just in case.
You hear heavy breathing coming from inside, though.
So, out of curiosity, how thick is this door?
Just a wooden door.
Standard thickness.
So he's about 15, 20 feet into the room, so he'll hear kind of like when Nildir tries to handle and it's locked, he'll hear it a slight muffled, "God damn these fucking locks!" And he'll blast it open with a magic missile.
Yep, you have now broken both Victor's and Mountainblood's doors.
Let the door swing open as he barges in with if he has any movement left, that is.
You'll have you could be able to move about 10 feet in, I'll say, just for purposes.
Don't worry, we've got the Manding cantrip. We can fix it. We can fix things.
As you see a slightly beaten up, bloody Mountainblood in his house, with basically the walls are covered in yellow ooze that's just kind of like dripping down.
You good?
As Nildir sees Mountainblood, just like, I wonder what this tastes like. Just dips the finger in one of the little piles just to taste it, see what it tastes like.
You take 2 acid damage.
Ooh.
tastes like burning.
Good.
Okay. Got a bite to it.
It tastes like burning.
As you start coughing up blood, because I know that puts you at more than half HP gone, so...
Oh. That probably tastes good on toast. You could have just knocked.
I thought you might be dead or dying.
I mean, appreciate you thinking about me, but still, I gotta fix the door.
How's Lyric doing?
As at this point, Victor, you will arrive at the Bard's College campus, or the dorms. You see, it's kind of lively right now. Every light in the room, pretty much every light is on in the windows. You see one window broken out on the second floor next to where Lyric's room is.
Ah, shit.
And it seems like there's a lot of commotion going on right now.
Video will sheath his sword. Alright, we'll start heading up into where Lyric is, to where Lyric's room is.
So you make it into the common room. You see Lyric in there with pretty much half the college attendants that stay in this dorm sitting in there as well. As Lyric's kind of like picking glass out of one of them's face.
Video just let before Lyric even turns, just let a sigh of
A sigh of what?
relief.
Okay.
What did you think I said?
I cut out. I just wanted to make sure.
So I guess you had a rough night too? Or rather, I should be asking, is anybody need some... Anybody hurt? Anybody needs care?
I'm gonna take this.
Are we all together again now?
No, it's
or are you just with
Victor
Lyric?
and Lyric. Yeah, everyone, based off, other than the person Lyric's doing first aid with, everyone else in here looks fine. Just shaken up from what happened. The attack happened.
Let's see, what do I have? So looking, I'm pretty sure like the only person that's pretty decently wounded is the girl that Lyric is picking glass out of her face, right?
Let me see here. Give me a perception check.
Perception. 8.
Yep, that is the only person you see with any damage on them.
We're just gonna pull out the spell scroll cure wounds. That was one of those emergency things anyway.
Lyric, give me a perception check. Yeah, you hear Victor come in and start seeing him take out the scroll. You know that he probably doesn't need to waste that scroll right now.
Yeah, she'll stop him. They're fine. They're fine. Don't worry about it. Just surface wounds. That's all. Nothing deep.
All right.
A basic healing word would get this person back up to full.
Or just a bandage and
A good night's sleep, yes.
a few days. Yeah, it's. Lyric will look at Victor. What are you doing here?
I'm assuming I'm assuming you all got attacked in the middle of the night.
This person did.
Kind of perks up. I don't know why. Why would someone want to attack me? What did I do?
Is this person familiar at all? Or do they look like Lyric in any particular way?
They are just a student at the college. You've seen them before. Another time you visited Lyric here, it's her next door neighbor in the dorm.
Larry, when you have a moment, can we have a private chat?
Sure. I'm just about done with this, with their wounds. I got all the glass out, so just make sure it's stopped bleeding and bandaged them up. So, what's up?
Pretty. So one, pretty sure that whoever ever attacked you, I'm assuming was it a big yellow goo ooze thing?
Yes.
Then yeah, that was meant for you, me, and I'm assuming Mountainblood. I said I had Neil to go
Okay.
check on him.
Okay.
Two, do you remember? Do you remember that mission out by not the one in Sagittarius, the other town before we met Neil Deer?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what we fought there?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the retaliation for all that, at least as far as I can tell.
She just kind of looks at you. God's bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
She just sighs, just slumps her shoulders, just like, ah.
Speaking of God bullshit, we need to get the others. Got some news on a different front to relay. And it's
Lyric
time
just looks at
sensitive.
Lyric just looks at Victor. Where's the paperwork to sign for retirement from the troop?
Oh, lyric.
As you're saying that, you hear
Dear, my dear, sweet summer child. You
She's
can
like,
sign out of the company. You can't get away from this.
she's like,
Unfortunately, I
I was enjoying the 2 months of peace. I was kind of getting used to it.
know it was nice.
Unfortunately, it's a literal catch-22. And in order to request the paperwork, you have to be insane. But by requesting the paperwork, you're showing that you're sane enough to not be insane.
Yeah.
So as you're talking, you hear hear footsteps coming up to you. What's going on? What's all this commotion? As you see the head of the Bard's College, Osborne, walking up to you. What's the meaning of this lyric?
She kind of looks at him. There was some sort of creature that attacked one of the students here. Please don't tell me you're kicking me out.
You stopped the creature, did you not?
Yes.
Hmm. Well, whatever it is, we might need to move the person who was attacked to a different room for her safety. We'll have to look into this. I'll inform the police so they can get this looked into. Everyone else, back to your rooms. Get some sleep. We'll deal with this in the morning. As you notice, this guy's in like that typical. He's got like that stocking cap on his head. That's kind of like hunched over. Ugh. As he kind of waddles off. I'm getting too old for this shit. Ugh.
I'm guessing you just didn't assume Victor was one of the students. He didn't say
No, he
anything
knows who
about...
you are. He just
Huh?
ignored you
no.
because
He just ignored me. Oh, fine, fantastic. Well, as long as I don't have to explain why I'm here, fine. All right.
he knows you're a mercenary. He figures you just heard the noise and figured you came to check on it.
Excellent. So, yeah, I'm gonna check on Nildir and Mountainblood, but we need to get together and talk about the latest news I've gotten. Company hall first thing in the morning. As Victor's walking in the door, he'll kind of look back and say, "Good job, by the way," and then just keep going.
Okay, back to Mountainblood and Neil there. What are you guys doing?
They were probably gonna clean Clean up the house first. Get all the slime off there.
Oh, you're going to be cleaning up the house. I'm going to be cleaning you up.
Me? Oh. You know
Where?
anything about this slime stuff? Who sent him?
What was the name that Victor said? Sorry, my brain is fried.
Jubilex.
Jubilex.
Victor said it had something to do with Jubilex.
Yeah,
He's saying as he drops a 3rd level heal on him
For 10?
for 25. The 10 plus the 15, so 25.
It's back to full. Oh. That feels better. Oh. Why does that name ring a bell?
Give me a history check.
Be nice to me. For 24.
Oh yeah, basically a few months ago, before you met Nildir, you dealt with their cult off in the west, killed their kind of what's the best, the avatar of Jubilex, as well as brought his wife into custody after they were trying to save her grandson from it. That was supposed to be the next vessel for that avatar.
Damn. Who's the one that sent them?
And you remember that the daughter was there too. The daughter was there too.
It's like we got
The
14.
daughter.
Yes, the daughter. Well, looks like we got.
I can't count. I'm not there right now.
So we've got forces. Got a greater force to deal with. God-like stuff. Well, I know who's going to be my next target.
Lyric, did you stay at the college then?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
where she just kind of lives.
About this time, Victor, you show up at the Mountainblood's house. You see the door has its lock blown out.
Victor will not politely before just entering. You know.
Just come in.
As you knock, the door kind of creaks open. Because its lock is blown off, so it doesn't latch anymore.
So I see you two had an interesting time.
Very
As you know.
same thing.
Yep. Lewis okay, by the way. She dispatched her assailants pretty quickly. Well, they got the wrong door room, so by the look of it.
Well, at least it's been taken care of. Got a very upset god, it seems. Devil.
Demon Lord in this case. Yeah, pretty much.
So
Curious, I'm half curious. Is how I don't want to say like how the hell they know where we live, but again, God, demon bullshit. It's not really that hard.
So, like, are we gonna have to go see this lord, pay him a visit?
Not per se. I've got another time I've got another time factor to deal with. Rather, we had to deal with.
Wait, what?
So remember how I was mentioning that there is you mentioned other than this, there was other god bullshit afoot.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody found the last weapon of chaos. A staff, it seems. And I relatively know where they are. Let's just say, I won't give the full details right now since, like I said, it's Larry's side here. But let's just say, we got some traveling to do, and time is a bit of on the short side.
Okay.
It's
Sorry for being cryptic. There's just lots happened tonight.
Well, my story is a lot more simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
Just oh yeah, it was the All Father. That's what I spoke to last time that you told me. Yeah, it's always weird. It's always kind of a pain going back there because I can't see shit because it's so fucking bright.
Hmm.
But he basically told me your friends are in danger. You must go help them now. Your friends are in danger.
explain what we encountered.
Good to know we've got some divine help on our sides other than the ones we usually deal with. Would this be the first time or just something more recent?
Hmm?
There's a knock on the door.
Come in.
Hey, Victor, are you in here?
Yo,
As you
who's call?
recognize that voice, as it's the voice of your neighbor, the head of the what is it, the Lieber Brigade, Olav Artverson.
Oh, it's low head constables. My neighbor. How you doing? Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, good.
As he kind of holds up a hooded figure next to you. I saw this guy snooping around your house. You know who he is?
I'm assuming that's
Hi, Victor. As you see the familiar face of your friend back from the cult, Za, Autumn Leaf.
Hey Za, how you
Oh,
doing?
so you know this guy then, huh?
I do.
Hmm.
Although it depends why he was skulking around my house.
It wasn't for anything nefarious. I promise. I promise.
Insight, considering all things considered, he's not trusting it. He's not trusting that.
Okay. Roll.
Spitting the truth.
23.
Oh yeah, from what you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Victor, who's this guy?
This is Olaf, you might want to come inside. Don't feel like yelling this through the doorway.
Just come in.
As they kind of come in.
Yeah.
Kind of looks around. What happened here?
Let's just say some acquaintances of Za's grandmother decided to pay us each a visit.
Kind of looks at him again. Oh yeah, your grandma and your mom were brought in about those missing people out west, and your grandma just died in our custody. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, whatever. So, he was kind of snooping around your house. Do you want to press charges on him or not?
No, well now it's like, well, first off, why exactly were you snooping around my house? Let's get that squared away.
I was afraid you were in danger. That group that my mom and grandma were associated with her, I think were after you.
Yeah, they are.
Wait, we questioned the mother. We didn't find anything of note with her. Olaf kind of perks up. Well, Zop, well, you didn't do a very good job then, did you, sir? Yeah, you never
That's-
bothered to check if the mom was part of the deal or not either.
Hmm. Well, that's a fair point. We never. I don't think anybody. I think we tried.
That was DM
but
above
we never
game, by
looked
the
too
way.
deeply. Yeah, I don't think we ever was looked too deeply. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So yeah, I guess they sent some of their other creations against you, didn't they?
So it seems.
Apparently,
Didn't you have a Zaz kind of another some some high elf lady that was with you before?
she's still with us. She's all right.
Olaf kind of perks up. Was she attacked as well?
Pretty much. But
And she lives at the college, correct?
Rick, there is an eyebrow. Correct.
I better get over there and check on that. I will bid you guys a farewell. Oops, there. I had them linked
That was
together.
Olaf asking, not
Yeah,
Zod,
that was
correct?
Olaf asking.
All right. Yeah, it's mostly squared away, but yeah, you might need to get a clear crew.
Yeah, that's a little
No,
bit
wait.
bigger of an issue that I'd probably have to deal with tomorrow, so I better get over there first. You guys stay safe. I will. If you need anything, let me know. I will get someone over to help guard you or something. As he kind of heads on off.
He just puts his head in his hands, like, of course the mother's on it. Of course she is.
Yeah, I didn't think my mom was in it either when I got captured. She didn't. She seemed so shocked. I guess she's a better actor than I thought she was. So they let her and me go after my grandma passed in custody. I decided to actually stay in the capital because I couldn't stand to go back to my hometown. And I've been learning things here, to say the least. We'll leave it at that, okay? But yeah, I ran into some people kind of wearing the same kind of garb that I saw in my grandma's house in one of her closets one day. And I followed them, and they said they were planning to attack you guys tonight, but I just unfortunately didn't know where you lived to get word to you in time. I'm sorry.
Bear just pull out a whiskey flask and pour a cup. Yeah, it's all right. I know you're not in. I guess they were all things considered, but I do appreciate the check in. And he's just going to down. He's just going to down a good healthy shot. Uh, so here's a question: they still know you're in town, right?
I would imagine so.
Do you need someplace safe to stay?
Mm, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if my mom wants to use me as another sacrifice for the thing or just wants me to stay out of it.
Unfortunately, I didn't even catch sight of you when you were trying to come warn me.
Not that I am aware of.
Well, until this time as that could be ascertained, it's probably best if we keep you close on hand.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume that you probably are a mark, especially after tonight. Can't go home. Fight kind of. House was a little with the charcoal side, so I need to have that fixed up. So we can probably stay at the company hold. At least that's relatively safe.
Got enough people in there to watch.
I know my friends at the Rat Den could probably keep me safe too, but if you want to let me crash at your guild hall. I suppose that's a good idea.
Huh.
Why didn't I ask at the guild hall?
Yeah. I mean, I swear to God, I swear to God, I've promoted enough. You would think that's the first place to check. I don't know, it's tired.
Well, I suppose didn't want to attack there because there's the people that aren't part of your group that dealt with my grandfather.
Yeah, their parents focus on the people directly involved. That makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm still too new. I have no connection with any of that work he did, which is probably why I didn't have a slime waiting for me.
So, what's the plan then, Victor?
I've got two side front at the moment, and this one's not particularly. There's cold in town, so I'm going to have to let the authorities know, and probably get the word spur around to kind of keep an eye out for this group. I doubt they'll make a second attempt in the middle of the night right after the first one. Seems kind of a waste.
So, but you never know.
We just kind of deep in thought, like, okay, we got these assholes, got the assholes up north. He can try his bane to the west.
Well, you
Like I
probably
said,
need a little sleep. It's best we maybe head to your guild, get a rest of a night's sleep there, and deal with it in the morning.
agreed. There's plenty of places there anyway. I just need to recover some of my gear. But for now, let's stick together.
With that, you guys gather Victor's stuff at his place. Lyric decides to probably best safe than sorry to crash at the guild house tonight. And with that, they're going to figure out what to do in the morning, as that is a good place to call this session for the night.